So it was a beautiful day to go for a drive in the Mustang GT. My wife and I decided to take the '04 Mustang GT up to the Cedar City Temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There are currently 2 temples in our town that are almost finished, so we won't have to make this hour drive pretty soon, but it was fun to go, sometimes on a little trip. And when I got there, I was surprised to see another Mustang GT to park next to, and it's an '04 as well. And I already knew as soon as I saw the car which one it was. This one was actually in a previous video I made, and it's in another smaller town, so they also traveled about an hour to get to the temple. So pretty cool to see this torch red 2004 Mustang GT. And I've known this car around town for a very long time. You can see the funny gas gauge sticker there on the fuel door. As a matter of fact, we'll do a little flashback. This is the video I took of the car in that small town a little while ago. It was in one of my previous videos, so definitely the same car. So pretty fun to see that. I love seeing cars like that. So anyway, here we are. There's the 2 Mustangs again. It was a beautiful day. It was just a wonderful time, and I love going there with my family and enjoying time there. I love the silver on top of that temple. It looks so beautiful. So we went out to lunch and had a good time there. I love seeing the Mustang there. This is a little small town. And there actually is one blue Mach 1 that lives up in this area. And I have a story about this car. It's my friend's '04 Mach 1. And I remember he had repainted the car. I mentioned that in my story, but he told me while I was there, it's actually in single stage. So pretty cool. So beautiful day, and we had a great time up there. And it actually looked like there was a little bit of rain coming. So we made our way home, and we did get a little bit of rain. And it was just fine, though. Just a little bit on the windshield. Nothing really serious. But just took it easy and made it home. And then I saw this in a parking lot, and I was excited to go look at it. I wanted to look at these center caps. See how those center caps are different than the ones that are in the Bullet and the Mach 1 wheels. They're more of a rubbery kind. And those are the '01 Cobra wheels, but they were offered on the GT and the premium package. It was an option, so pretty cool to see. It's a '03 Red Fire Mustang GT. And I have seen this car around town one other time, and so pretty cool to see. Looks really good sitting there. I just had to get out and take a video. It's even a stick shift car, black interior, or charcoal, dark charcoal. You just really don't see a lot of New Edge Mustangs like this around anymore, at least in my town. And there was a Lightning sitting here in a side yard. I think most people wouldn't understand what this truck is. It just looks like a beat-up old Ford truck, so that was cool. And then the next day, I went with my brother, and we were driving around, and we saw this '01 Mustang GT, and it's also a 5-speed with dark charcoal interior and leather. And this car, I've actually seen it's kept up by some of my family's house, and now it's at this student housing parking lot in town. So it used to have Bullet wheels on it, and I thought it looked really good the way it was, but they've made it look kind of interesting now, changed out the headlights and stuff. But then we went to the Ford dealership, and man, this brand new Mustang had such an issue here. I don't know if this one got bumped or something, but it said it was already sold. But you can see, look at this gap in the back bumper. And then there was another one exactly like it, and both of them were for sale there at the Ford dealership. So just kind of a fun, interesting day. Had a lot to do, a lot of Mustangs, but I just really enjoyed this Mustang GT. And if you remember anything about this car, it was completely wrecked when I bought it, and I put it back together. It was going to be a parts car, and I've seen other ones like this one that was on social media, and see how bad it was. The quarter panel's all banged up. It just totally smacked and hammered. And I thought, man, this other GT I have is so nice compared to a lot of them that are out there. I'm so glad I saved it. I mean, I'm glad to see other Mustangs out there, even if they're not in great shape, but I'm just saying that this car is so nice for what it is, and I'm glad that I was able to put it back on the road, because there are a lot of other ones that aren't even as nice as this one that are still out there. And so I just enjoyed taking care of this one. It's so beautiful. Love that silver metallic paint in the sun. And I did wash the car, shine the tires up and everything, so it was ready for the trip we took it on up to the temple. So that was just really awesome, and I enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.